Hey, it's Miesha Maiden from MakeTodayBeautiful.com, and today I want to share with you why we need to acknowledge our feelings but still act on what we know. So last year, my son passed away over the summer, and obviously, one of the worst things that could ever happen to me, but I still had to choose life over death. I had to choose to not go into a depressive state because, for those of you who don't know, I used to suffer from depression and anxiety. So, something as tragic as this should have brought me back to that depressive state. But I refused to go back to that. Like, something as tragic as losing my son should have took me all the way back. I should have been depressed. I shouldn't even be living today. That should have took my life. But I really had to choose joy. I had to choose life. I had to really act on what I knew. I knew that, I still had a purpose in life. I knew that God was still going to bring me blessings. I knew that I could still expect good things out of life, even after the passing of my child. So I had to act on what I knew, but still acknowledge, hey, I'm sad. I feel like caca. I have lost my son. We have the tendency to, when things happen to us, to just let them happen and be sad, but don't do anything to get out of the mood that we're in. We know that, hey, I'm in an angry mood, I'm in a sorrowful mood, I'm in a bad mood, but we don't choose to do better. We don't choose to come out of that mood. We don't choose to do something that's going to get me out of that mood. A lot of times we choose to stay in that mood. We choose to continue popping bottles so that we're depressed all day. We don't choose to do better for ourselves, usually, for the most part. So, sometimes we have to just act and react differently. I really last year had to choose to just act on the wisdom and the knowledge that I knew. I knew that I had a job to attend still. I knew that I had to just function in life in general. So really continuing to do the practical during times of disruption in your life is really going to save your life. When things begin to disrupt your normal flow of living, remember to keep your focus. Remember your purpose in life. Remember the wisdom that you have and the knowledge that you've gained, and just act on the remembrance of those things. Choose to go right next time instead of going left, because we can't change the past, but we can live for the future. Let's say whatever tragedy, God forbid, happens in your life, and you choose to go left, the tragedy still happened. So now the tragedy has happened, and you've backslid. You went back to doing what you shouldn't do and didn't and wanted at one point to get out of. So when things happen, because things are going to happen, I promise you everything is going to be okay. But try to do better. Even if it's just getting out of bed that morning, get out of bed. Even if it's just answering the phone call to someone checking on you, answer the phone call. Guys, share with me, how do you stay motivated when tragedies happen in your life? Share with me how you've acted on what you know rather than staying in a funk. I want to hear from you guys. And I hope that this has been encouraging for you. Until next time, though, make today beautiful. Bye.